Hello Leute von heute, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are heading to the farm. So let's see what we're gonna do there. So we made it here on the farm. So before I go on or before I continue with my video, I just wanted to explain that from now on, I'll be trying to speak in English all the time whenever I film because one of my students requested for me to speak in English. Hi Nayu. So yeah, she requested for me to do all my videos in English so she could watch, understand, and probably learn from it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So first thing that we have to do is to harvest some vegetables because it's still in the morning and the sun is not scorching hot yet. So yeah, I don't want to be burnt or I don't want to have another sunburn again. So let's get started. Okay, so we are done harvesting some okras and now we are going to harvest some eggplants. There you go. So yeah, that's my sister helping me out. I didn't actually know that eggplants could bear produce so quickly and easily. My mom just planted this, I think, a month ago, but now they are thriving. Okay people, so I am so happy right now because unlike the previous harvest videos that we've done, we have more vegetables here on the farm and especially my long green chilies. So before they were still tiny, now they're fully grown and my sister and I are going to pick a lot because we are going to grill them for lunch. Alright people, so we are done picking some chilies and now we're going to check if the bitter melon or bitter gourd already has produced. So as you can see in my background, there is a frame. So the vine needs that to thrive, to crawl up and climb up. And also the fruits are wrapped in paper to protect them from insects and pests. So this kind of bitter gourd needed this frame, but there are different types. So there was one before that my mom planted that just grow or crawl on the ground. So but this one is a special one, as you can see. Okay people, so as you can see, so we found a little fruit here. So my sister is going to wrap it with paper before the insect or the pest eat everything up. So that's how she does it. So you can use old paper or newspaper, and then you just need a string. Okay people, so now time to check whether these bitter gourds or bitter melons are ready for harvest. So let's see. Okay, so we are going to pick this one. This one is for next time, maybe 2 or 3 more days. Oh, this one's still tiny. Oh no, maybe in a week. This one. Okay people, so we are done picking a few bitter gourds or bitter melon, and just to let you know, I did something wrong here on the farm. So as I was walking on the eggplants area, I didn't notice that my mom actually scattered some corn seeds. So there are actually corn on the side of or next to the eggplant, but I did not notice. So I stepped on a few stems or a few sprouts. Alright, there you go. So these are actually corn. Yeah, so this lane are actually corn. So let's wait for them to grow and be ready for harvest. I'm not actually sure if I was able to show you these on my previous videos, but yeah, I'll be showing it to you now. There you go. So, do you see those sticks planted on the ground? They are actually structure for the string beans to climb up. So there you go. So that is a string bean. Yeah, but I wish I could tell you when they're gonna be ready for harvest, but I am not so knowledgeable enough about these plants, so all I do is just to harvest when they're ready. Okay people, so I am walking around the farm and I've just noticed that one of our mango trees already has some fruits. Okay, so there you go, but only a few of them. So these are, I am actually surprised to see that one of the trees has fruit, because it's so rare for mango trees to bear fruit in December, since the season for mangoes are in summer. And look what I found on the threshing machine as well. There you go, some more eggs. So one of the chickens refused to lay eggs on the nesting basket again, so she found the perfect place here. Okay, so as you can see, we are on the cassava area because my sister and I are going to dig up some, because we're going to make a Filipino dessert. And for the full recipe, watch out for my YouTube shorts. So that is my sister cutting up the plant, because this plant is really bushy. So for you to be able to know like where to dig up, you have to get rid of the leaves. Sige. Okay people, so I want to show you something. So I've passed this area on the farm several times before, but have not discussed what this is for. Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go. Okay, so yes, this area is actually for cooking. Yeah, cooking or making charcoal. So remember the trees that have been uprooted last typhoon. So we chopped them up and then we actually convert them to charcoal. So yes, the people who help us out here on the farm actually set up a tent here next to the charcoal. Yeah, so because they opt to stay here overnight and watch over the charcoal to make sure that it will not create any fire, because there are some instances that when the wind blows strongly, it will light up, so they have to put out the fire. Sacks of charcoal here. So most often we use them for grilling and barbecue, but sometimes my mom sells them as well. So I'll try my best to explain to you the process of making charcoal. Alright, so first they have to dig underground, though the hole is not so deep. This will just serve as like a pot for cooking, yes, cooking the charcoal. So once there's already a hole on the ground, they're going to pour in the pieces of wood, and then they're going to set the wood on fire. All right, and then after setting the wood on fire, they will cover it with more soil. So they have to make sure that the hole is fully covered and no air is going to enter, because if that happens, instead of getting a charcoal, you will get like ashes instead. So they have to be careful in making sure that it's fully covered. So the next step to that is, of course, to wait for the wood to turn into charcoals, or to wait for the wood to cook. Yeah, so it will take 2 nights and 3 days. So the people who do it here on the farm actually have to sleep. That's why they set up a tent next to the charcoal to watch over it, to make sure that it will not burn or it will not create any fire. And they also have like 2 barrels of water close to regulate the temperature. So before they dig it up, they actually pour more soil onto it, onto the hole, to regulate the temperature or to kind of kill the fire inside, and then also sprinkle it with water before they dig it up. And the last process, of course, is to put the charcoals into the sacks. So there you have it. Okay, so it is lunchtime now, people, and it's pretty hot outside. That's why I'm taking refuge from the sun. And I wanted to show you some of the eggplants that we've got. So earlier when we harvested the eggplants, I picked the good ones and my sister picked the bad ones, the ones with the worms, because with those eggplants, we are going to chop them up into pieces and feed them to the chicken. So these are the good ones and these are the bad ones. Okay, people, so I think I've said it before that the reason why we have worms in our eggplants is because we do not spray them with any chemicals, so no pesticide at all. So they're pretty much organic and they're just for family personal consumption anyway, so we are not bothered by it. But yeah, if you want to have some, then go here on our farm. Okay, people, so I've mentioned earlier that my sister and I are going to make a Filipino merienda or Filipino snack. It's called suman. So suman na kamoting kahoy. So here is the cassava now. I am currently peeling it, and then after I've already peeled everything, we are going to grate it. I just want to share to you people of how fascinated I am of how much fruit our pomelo tree has. Look at that. And there's many more on the other side. Wait, let me just go there quickly. Let's go here. Look at that. A lot. Okay, people, so I've just finished preparing the mixture for suman, and my sister now has just finished preparing the fire for cooking, and now she's working on the banana leaves that we are gonna use to wrap the mixture. And while waiting for her to be finished, I'll head to the pasture and take the goats to their shed because it's starting to drizzle. Alright people, I just want to let you know that one of our goats gave birth yesterday, so I'll show you the baby. There you go. Look at that, so cute. That's the baby goat. And would you believe that's the mom? Yes. Yeah, black goat and then a brown one or a mocha. Yes, what do you need? Okay. Alright people, so I'll take them now to their shed before it rains heavily. Okay people, so I've just noticed there's actually another one here. So the goat has given birth to 2 babies. There you go. I've successfully moved the goats from the pasture to the sheds. So here, I've also given them water to drink. This one is finished. Then I'm gonna carry the bucket now to the next goat. Alright, that is the next goat, the second goat. And then I have here more. There you go. And then here. There you go. Okay, so I am done with the farm work, guys. It's almost 6 p.m. so we are just waiting for the suman to cook before we head home. There you go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching my video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Cheers!